Spotlight is brought to you by NexusDigitalComics.com.
On today's Spotlight, a man who needs only one name, Bendis. You see his name littered on comic covers from every publisher's rack, a single name that sits in bold print, Bendis. Brian Michael Bendis has won 5 Eisner Awards and wrote for games and TV and film. He also has worked as an artist on several books and covers, but his greatest success is in his role in being one of the founding architects of Marvel's Ultimate Universe. In fact, he has written every issue to this day of Ultimate Spider-Man. But is this much work enough to satiate a man of this caliber? No. He still finds time to teach writing at Portland State University. So before we delve into this wonderful world of comics, let's look at his other work. In video games, he was the writer behind one of my favorite Spider-Man games, Ultimate Spider-Man, which I own for the original Xbox. He also wrote a scrapped project for an Avengers video game, and is currently working on the Marvel MMO, which has yet to announce a release date. Screenplays have been written for his own created material Jinx as well as Powers. But Bendis really shines with this episodic work, which takes us to the MTV show Spider-Man, the new animated series, starring the voice talent of Neil Patrick Harris as the web-slinger. Now to the rabbit hole. Let's start with the beloved Marvel Universe. Bendis, as mentioned, helped build the Ultimate Universe, but was also involved with Daredevil, several Avengers titles including Dark Avengers, Spider-Woman, and Moon Knight. He wrote several storylines, House of M, Secret War, Secret Invasion, and Siege. He lent his words to Image with his own projects, Jinx and aka Goldfish, and contributed to the Sam and Twitch, Powers, and Hellspawn series. Ask RJ and he'll tell you that Icon Comics' Scarlet series is definitely worth reading, Icon being an imprint of Marvel. He also has done so much more with many other great writers and with other publishers, including DC. I think it was a Batman title. Bendis is one of the hardest working and most talented writers in the industry, and regardless of which publisher you follow, you'll find his name resting on the shelves. His stories are bold and well gathered. If you need any proof, start with his own beloved comics, Jinx and Goldfish. The two are sequential noir dramas, and the trades should be found at your local comic shop. With those two gems on your shelves, no one would ever question your dominion in the comic realm, and you would have a pair of graphic novels that won our esteemed writer and Eisner. So that's the skinny on Bendis. I hope his name shines through the ink around it as you select your next comic to follow. He is, after all, a lead writer on the Avengers vs. X-Men book that has me on the edge of my seat. So go out and enjoy the culmination of art and literature that is comics. That's our Spotlight. I'm Nick saying, support your local comic shop. Thanks for listening.